Good afternoon, guys and girls. Hope everyone's doing well. I thought I'd do a little debrief of the race and have a little chat to you now first, and then I'll start uploading some video and photos, etc. from each day, so you can see how things went, and I'll talk to you. The organisation was really good, and they had a great company there filming and photographing everything all the time. So I'm going to direct you to a couple of links every day. There's a link for a movie they make for each day, and a link for the photographs from that day. And they're so good. It's crazy not to go and have a look at those, because they make such a great job. And of course, for the first 4 days we were racing. So actually, when I watched the video back that they'd made, it even surprises me, because I didn't see a lot of the stuff that we went past, because I was concentrating on riding as hard as I could and catch people up in front of me. So I didn't see a lot of the stuff that they filmed. So their stuff is far superior to anything that you could do yourself. And so I'll just be commenting on each day and filling in the background on each day for you. And then the other video I'm going to do is the second video. So you know, the first video we did was about all the technology I've used for the training, and the second video is going to be about diet. And I didn't want to do that really until I'd done the race, because I didn't want to be talking about my methods and what I've done without any kind of proof of the pudding. And now we've done the race, of course we've got the proof of the pudding. I got much better results than I expected, and it's down to the training and the using the technology to monitor how the training was going, and also the diet. And the diet, now we know the diet works really well, so good reason to talk to you about that. So the race was great, very well organised. If you remember, it was 4 days racing, so you had 4 separate stages, and each stage went from one location to the next. And then there were 3 days of what they called adventure days, but actually they were really hard. I mean, those 3 days were really hard, particularly the last day to Santiago de Compostela. That was a long, hard day, you know, long in duration, a lot of climbing, and quite hot towards the end. As you got to Santiago, it was quite hot, so it was really quite hard. So a lot of guys and girls joined us after the first 4 days, after the race. They joined us in Astorga to do the last 3 days up to Santiago, but that was a baptism of fire for those people. I mean, they were much less serious type riders, and it was hard for them. I don't know how many of them managed it, but it was hard. So you did the 4 days of racing, which was against the clock, and at the end of those 4 days you got your classification. So I came 4th in my class, just missed the podium, unfortunately. So 4th in my class, which was over 50, and I came 37th in the overall out of 180 riders. So I was very surprised. I did a lot better than I was expecting, and had I got any idea of how well I was going to do, I would have tried much harder on the first day. I really didn't know how things were going to go, so on the first day I really took it steady, because I thought I was going to have to really conserve my energy for the other days. But in fact, I got better and better. My strategy was bang on, and my feeding strategy and my strategy on the bike and off the bike was perfect. So actually, I could have tried much harder on the first day, and I'm sure if I had, I would have got 3rd place. I don't think I would have got 2nd or 1st, but I think I would have got 3rd place. But by the time I realised that I was doing well, and kind of dawned on me that I could get 3rd place, we only had the last day left, and that was quite a short stage. It was only 67 kilometres. So my friend Jose led me out for the first hour to make it as easy as possible for me. And then I broke away from him and just went flat out for the whole day. But I gained on the last day I gained 5 places in the overall. I was in 42nd, and I got up to 37th on the last day. So I gained 5 places in the overall, but it wasn't enough to catch the guy in front of me in my class in 3rd place. So unfortunately, I was short, and I know if I'd gone harder on the first day, I would have been able to get 3rd place. So yeah, it was a real surprise. We did much better. Team Shankers did much better than was expected. But there was one chink in my armour. Unfortunately, after the race finished, in a place called Sagun, we had a coach transfer to Astorga. They took all our bikes in trucks, and we had a coach transfer. And there was a guy behind me on the coach from the organisation who was unwell, and with the air conditioning, I caught his whatever he had, and I developed an upper respiratory problem, which didn't show itself in the race. I was fine all the way through the race and through the 3 days after that, but I suffered with it when I got back. And of course, your body steals from everything to be able to keep going. So I lost 1 kilo in weight in the race, so that's my body stealing from my fat reserves. My muscle mass increased to 34.9, so that was quite a large increase. My legs are considerably bigger than they were when we started the race. So my legs were growing and my muscles were adapting. But I was, stealing from my body, stealing from my fat reserves. So I lost 1 kilo in weight, and I took everything with me that I thought I'd need, and bought everything that I thought I would need for my planning. And the one thing I didn't buy, which was right in front of me, and I was going to buy it, was this. This is an immune supplement. So it's just a tablet like a effervescent tablet, that you drop into your drink bottle at the end of the day, every day, in half a litre of water, and you have that, and it bolsters up your immune system. It's only vitamin C and a few other minerals and bits and pieces, but it's being stolen from your body when your body is working very hard for that length of time. Your body is stealing from your immune system, and I should have taken some of these with me and taken one at the end of every day. I just didn't realise that it was going to take, one thing was I didn't realise it was going to take so much, and I didn't realise I was going to put so much or be able to put so much into it. I didn't know I was going to be able to put that much effort in every day. I thought that after a couple of days I was just going to be surviving, but in fact I was competing every day, so I was putting much more energy in than I expected. So now I know. Next time I will take those along with me, along with everything else. But unfortunately, I've been unwell for about a week with this upper respiratory problem, but it's nearly gone now. So tomorrow morning I start training again properly. It's very hot here now, so I will be going out at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning and just doing 3.5 hours. So I'll be home by 10:30 before it gets too hot. What else? So guys, just really just checking in, a debrief on the race. Race went very well. 4 days racing, 3 days adventure. Team Shankers did really well, much better than expected. The planning was really good. The diet went really well. Just this immune system was an issue afterwards. So that was that. So next video I'll upload will be about day 1, and I'll do day 1 through to day 4, and then I'll do the last 3 days, which are the adventure days. And I think you'd really like to see the videos and the photographs, because the scenery just got better and better. I mean, it wasn't that impressive on the first day, riding out across the plains from Madrid up into the Madrid mountains, but after that it just got better and better. It was really, really amazing. So I hope you'll enjoy those, and then we'll do the video about the diet, and hopefully that'll be interesting for you guys. And maybe what we'll do is do the video about the diet, and then a few days later, we'll do a live feed, and you can ask any questions you want to ask about that. So, if you've got questions about that video, you want more information about anything, we can go into more depth, because it's a big subject. So, it's hard to sort of summarise it in a short period of time, but we'll do our best. We'll talk about it. Okay. So guys, hope everyone's doing well. I hope you enjoy this little check-in from me, and I'll start uploading the videos, and hopefully you'll enjoy those all about the race. Oh, and coming up, Kevin Frederick, he asked me what we've got planned now. So I've got a race with my partner Jesus. I've got a race with him in September. I'm doing a long ride in the mountains with a friend of mine, with Jose, who I was on this race with from Madrid. So we're doing a ride in the mountains up near Granada in August. So I'll bring you along for that. It's going to be absolutely spectacular. It's amazing, right up in the mountains. We ride all the way up to the ski resort in the mountains. So that's going to be really great. So August is that ride. September is a race with my partner Jesus. October we're going to France for the big race in France, 4 days racing, where I went with Jono, my nephew, last year. And then we may do something in December. I'm just looking at that now. And then next year we're going to be doing the races around here, and we're going to be doing 2 big races. One is the Swiss Epic in Switzerland, and the other one is called the Titan Desert in Morocco, in the desert in Morocco. So we're going to be doing those 2 races, and I'm going to be doing those, one with Jono. I'm going to be racing in Switzerland with Jono, my nephew, and I'm going to be racing in Morocco with a guy I met from Lanzarote on the race from Madrid. So we're going to do both races as a pair. So that's what's the planning at the moment. So lots of stuff coming up, lots of exciting racing. And I'll try and bring you guys along tomorrow morning for the training ride. Hopefully you enjoy that. We're going on the road, and we're going to ride up into the hills from here. Should be really, really nice. Nice morning ride, and you'll get to see the scenery up there. All right, guys and girls. Well, nice to speak to you all, and I will be speaking to you all soon. So take care of yourselves, and see you soon. Bye for now.